I'm sure there's a joke somewhere here. Get the fuck out of the road, bruh. What the fuck is the chicken doing here? It's fucking chicken. It's ridiculous. Even bro is looking at the chicken. Look, everyone's like looking at the chicken. What the fuck? This dude's just stopping and looking at the chicken. It's so absurd. Like, look. You can see this dude. He's still looking at the chicken. This is like, what the fuck is this chicken doing? Oh my goodness. Bro, I'm not even lying. People are still stopped looking at this chicken right now. Look at this. Look at this. They're just like, everyone's just like, what the fuck is a chicken? What? I was wondering why the guy in front of me was driving erratically. Now we know. Wackadoo. Weird.
Morrison Avenue. I don't think that's this one coming up. I think it's the one after it.
We were starting to get freaked out because, like, in my mind, you know, we should have already made it to like the waterfall, or at least like heard a waterfall. And my friends were starting to get like tired and exhausted, and like the sun was starting to go down. Well, not like, it was like 3 o'clock, so it wasn't actually starting to go down. But it was at the point where I was like, as the group leader, I have to make a decision. Like, do I bail now, even though in my mind we should have been there? And then so my friend ran up ahead, and she found a clearing. And then we realized that the clearing was a second parking lot. And so that means that we had missed it. So then, because it was funny, because like I had seen this area that like looked like a dried up waterfall. Yeah. And I was like, we made it! We made it to the waterfall! But it was like the third time I had made that joke. So like, it just seemed like I was making the joke again. But like, then it actually was, and we were like, bruh. That might be the sign that says it. This path was designed to last 100 years. Yep, we designed this path to last 100 years. Wow. It is really flowing today. Oh my god. This may be the second most violent, well, maybe not violent, but this is the second most I've seen it. This is Barberville Falls. The unemployed friend on a Monday meme applies. Fucking cold today. It's like 50 degrees. It's not warm at all here. They did this weird thing last night, but I was, you know, I struggle, especially when I'm high, with like audio and verbal processing. And so this guy gave these directions, and I didn't even realize, first of all, that he was giving directions. And then before I knew it, everyone around me is making this sound. And like I tried it twice just to see if I was fitting in, because I was trying to like see like why we were doing it, like maybe I could figure it out. And I remembered him saying the words building in intensity. And so I figured that maybe people were gonna start getting louder, but then it started getting softer. So I couldn't figure out that there was like a discernible pattern. and everyone else has their eyes shut, and I'm like, I'm not on the spaceship right now. Okay? What happened? I'm not on the spaceship. And it was very alienating because like everyone else has disappeared, and like whether they were playing along or they were like fully integrated into this experience or not is irrelevant because I'm having like an autistic freak out. And like out of body experience and like dissociating and wondering like, is this going to end or is this going to go on for 25 minutes? Like I was getting ready to like leave. And like I didn't want to like interrupt Jez because Jez was on the spaceship. And I was like, they were on the spaceship for sure. They were like, and like whether they took it seriously or not, again, irrelevant. I don't think they really did. But so when they finally got done, I was like, the most mature thing that I can do is not even explain what just happened in my experience, but is to just ask for the information that I need politely and try to remain invisible. So I was like, would you mind, now that we have done that, reading again the directions?
Yeah.
And then he like read them, and it was like, it was as dumb as it sounded. It was just like, everyone does the sound, and like, honestly, that's cool if you're like all signing up to like do like a Buddhist like deep thing like that. But bro, I came to play punk music tonight, sorry.
Wait,
like,
they really were making that sound?
I'm not joking. They were going like,
They were, oh, I thought you meant that was in your head.
no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. No, I don't have like psychotic intrusive thoughts about that. My psychotic intrusive thoughts are like which people are like the FBI and stuff like that.
No, I'd be like, bye. Immediately bye.
Yeah, it was fucking weird, dude. And like I stayed just to kind of like observe, just like see like what I don't know. It was weird. But then finally it stopped after about like I would say like maybe 4 full minutes. It was a lot. And I think they were all too scared to stop because they didn't want to ruin the experience for everyone else, but I think everyone hated it. And so then after he left, I was like, listen, I'm not shit talking the guy, and I told the story, and everyone was cracking up at me. They're like, oh yeah, we have no idea. Like, I was like, yo, I also think to myself here. Yo, I have that song by I Wrestle the Bear was stuck in my head. Where they had like, I mean, they're all kind of the same. It's like that's kind of cool. It just got like carried here. Got this one out, man.
But I just don't want to bother with them. Oh, look, there's so many more. Look at it.
Oh, they're everywhere. I think you should not go the way I went. I think this is actually a better strategy.
Okay, look.
Ow. Wait, they're like in a symbiotic eating fest with each other's mycelium?
I might just go ahead and take this guy. They look like packing peanuts.
That's called, what is it?
Aborted Entoloma.
That's kind of cool.
There's
some strawberry.
Yeah, these are everywhere right now.
And then this is a zigzag goldenrod, I think. I think that's right, but I could be wrong. But I think that's right. Now, I don't know what this type of thistle is, but it's definitely a thistle.
Oh, here's the mushroom.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
This one here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There seems to be a lot of them. They're eating whatever these trees that got zapped by a mower were.
Right.
Wow, that's spooky.
I wonder if it's very buggy.
I don't think there'll be any bugs today. I think it's too cold.
Well, no, bugs love these. They kind of look
Love
like...
them much. Is there actually like a trash service here? There's no way, right?
Worst.
From this weird little seed. That got stuck to me.
I know we were down on that.
This is a nice little road.
Yeah, I like
It says it's a half-mile ahead and then we're there.
yeah, I know where we are now.
Cool.
Look at a spooky goat.
This is some like medium to old growth forest because these are all whatever the heck those things are called, not sycamores, hemlocks.
Yeah, we're going into it. We're eventually going into a park that's basically all hemlock.
Really ancient forest, probably. It's very silent out here.
Mm-hmm.
This tree is like growing out of the other tree, so when you see trees with those big like holes on the bottom, it's usually because a rotting stump is what they grew on. So eventually the rotting stump will be gone and there'll just be nothing here. Let's see if I can find an example of that. Like they're not uncommon. Or they're not common, but they're not like that rare. This is the most ridiculous sign I've ever seen in my life. Like I thought that this was going to be. I'm baffled. Like I'm truly baffled by that sign. Like I kept waiting for the punchline, but it was made in complete unironic terms. If that's not proof of fairies' existence, I don't know what is. Like, excuse me, I've been to a place that has a sign that says that there's fairies. So. They all do the exact same behavior. They get behind you, they pull you in.
They were very cute.
So whoever's in charge of curating the signs here is, in my opinion, doing an amazing job. I think this is fucking lit. I do prefer less invasive, like, stuff to trees, but like whatever, like
It's not so bad.
I just like it's really not like my preference is to have like a smaller QR code towards the bottom and then people can pull it up on their phone, because like I don't necessarily want everywhere I go to be the Instagram, because if it became the norm and it was everywhere, then everywhere would be an Instagram.
I think
like
it's mostly for the kids because we bring a lot
certainly
of,
is
like, students here, but eventually they'll probably be
the fact that they're teaching them about mandalas and Sanskrit is fucking lit.
Yeah, there's
Oh my goodness.
So that's because scaly chanterelle, it looks like, that has like gotten really, really big and starting to rot. I didn't know they got that big. That's crazy.
It is crazy. I love all this moss that's like just covering all these like.
Dude, it gets so much more mossy.
Does it?
So cool. Yeah. It's very spooky. I want to come here sometime when it's foggy.
I was just listening. Let me listen again. I think it could be. I think it's more likely to be a mammal.
You know, like hung up by his toes in the town square.
It's because we didn't get our licks in.
But like, they made it like they're like I don't know. There was like TikTok accounts. There were people up in comment sections of the newspapers and shit, making all of these comments that seldom had anything to do with the actual kidnapping itself.
Yeah.
And was more like blaming everything that wasn't the guy, like the Forest Service or the parents for not keeping a better eye on her, or commies. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Just, like, all of these people that had nothing to do with the actual event itself.
Being contrarian edgelords.
Yeah.
and agendaed monsters with keyboards.
But it was most people.
Yeah.
Most people were...
Well, did you learn that lesson during COVID? This is the first time I've ever seen in common American culture meditation ever. Like this is like this is not, this is a slug. But this was within my lifetime.
Are you taking a video?
Yeah. For my vlog.
Yeah. I'm worried about bears, but not so much Bob. Yeah, that's something that we need to start doing.
Bear gas. There's plenty of bears around.
You're right. You're right. You're totally right. Tries to convince you that you were the one that started the fight, or you were the one that like.
Part of me thinks that they really believe it themselves.
I do. I honestly think it's
like that doesn't make it okay, but like
he and my dad both do this thing where they like tell a story about an event and get so many details wrong. Where I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yo,
it's always...
that's how it is with my mom too.
Really?
Like when she tells stories, you're just like listening. It's like, what the fuck were you doing?
Is she totally 100% convinced that she's right?
Yeah, of course. And she'll argue with you and like belittle you if like.
Exactly.
Part of me like wonders like what the fuck they're like. What are these people doing in their heads? Like.
My brother will tell me I said something, and I'm like, I couldn't even have said something that could be misinterpreted as that. Like, you're saying something that would never enter my mind in a million years. Like, that's not me. I don't know who the fuck you think you're talking to.
When
It's
it's crazy. Like when I told my mom I was changing my name to Sarah, she she was accepting of it, right? Yeah. But when I told her I was changing my last name, she screamed at me so much. She was like, "What? You're gonna take my like maiden name?" And I'm like, I just like looked at her. I made the same perplexed face. I was like, "What the fuck universe is she even living in?" Like it wouldn't have even have like concerned me like that someone could even measure it that way. What the hell? I think it was wood on wood. That noise.
Oh, like a swaying tree.
Cobbler before. I feel like it was me and you that were talking about it.
Have you ever taken your shoes to be cobbled before?
Nah.
Oh my god, you can take an old pair of boots to cobble.
My old pair of boots are all dead. I wear my things to death.
It might look that way.
No.
You would be surprised. I have seen.
No, you would be surprised.
Mid cobbler, like.
No.
Like seriously, like
ain't no way.
Revitalize a pair of boots that are just like literally falling apart.
This one right here. Only this entire thing is missing.
Tennis shoes.
Oh.
No.
Wait, do you call these tennis shoes?
Whatever. Sneakers.
I don't think these are tennis shoes.
Hiking boots?
Yeah, we're closer.
Are they?
Well, what would you call these?
I don't know.
They're called hiking mid sneakers.
Oh yeah.
I wear these to the mall. You know, wait with this fucking tray.
It's a pretty great yard, I gotta say.
Yeah. No trespassing. They have a pond here. Record it, but I should have recorded it. I thought potatoes for certain were not vegetables, but they're vegetables. We had to look it up. I can't believe I didn't realize what a vegetable. So a vegetable is any part of the plant that you could eat that's not the seed. Do you want to hit the bong again? Or are you good?
We can hit the bong again.
Yeah, let's get fucking ripped, dude.
Yeah.
Do you want to go for a walk, though? Because if you do, we should go for a walk, then get ripped. Or alternatively, we should get ripped and not go for a walk. I went for a hike. I'm set. I'm good on the couch.
You good?
Bro is trying to get on the vlog. Look, this is you. This is Pickles. Hi, Pickles.
I think Pickles would be an Andrew Tate kind of